What's up, cooks? It's Wednesday, and today I have a confession to make to you and to Eric. We were sitting in front of the pan room, and I've got a little confession to make. So we're going to talk about that today, and I'm going to tell you what's been going on. So, what's up? It's Wednesday. So you guys are probably wondering why I'm sitting here in front of the pan room. One, I just want a little change of scenery, but two, I have a little confession when it comes to the pan room. Now, several years ago when I first started filming videos, I stood in this very entryway and I gave you guys my confession. And I gave you a tour of my pan room. And my confession is that I'm completely and totally addicted to kitchen gadgets and cookware. And you guys know over the course of the last couple years, I go crazy when it comes to kitchen gadgets. And you guys saw that tour. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link down in the description to both my confession and the tour. You guys know that the pan room at the time was totally full. And you guys know that I've been playing with a lot of gadgets since then. And a lot of people have asked me, how full is the pan room? And that's what I have to confess today. So what I have to confess to is this. All that stuff that we've been playing with over the last 2 years, yeah, it won't fit in the pan room. There's no way it's going to fit in the pan room. So I am embarking on another huge organization project. I did an organization project a while back of our pantry, and I want to do an update on that because actually we've maintained it pretty well, wouldn't you say, Eric?
Yeah.
It works. There's nothing about that pantry that I would really change. It actually has worked very well, and it's completely organized just as it was when I did the video for the pantry reorganization. I'll put a link to that down in the description. So my next project is going to be a major reorganization and overhaul of the pan room. But as part of that, I have a confession.
Take a deep breath, boo-boo. This is major.
So in my confession video, it was a little hard for me because everybody has something that they collect, right? And this still holds true today as it did back when I made that video. So everybody has their thing, right? Everybody collects something. Even if it's, you collect computer games, you collect computer stuff, tools, whatever it is that you collect, everybody collects something. And, and my collection at that time was pretty over the top. Well, the pan room has... How would I say this? The pan room has burst its seams, right? And now it has a friend. So I'm going to be reorganizing both the pan room and the pan room's friend, and we're going to do a tour of both of them. So not only do we have the pan room, we also have the pan cave. And the pan cave is in the basement. So I've been putting up some racks, not quite the same racks as I have in here because it is in the basement and they don't need to be quite so fancy and pretty. But I put some racks down there to organize my collection. So my main pan room, my intention is it's going to be my daily drivers. Basically, it's going to be all the stuff that I use on a daily basis. And as I'm going through the pan room, I'm realizing there's a lot of serving pieces, a lot of holiday stuff that I don't use on a regular basis, and it's basically clogging up the pan room. So that stuff is going to go down into the pan cave, and the pan room is going to be filled with my daily drivers. So that's my confession. Number one, the pan room has a friend, the pan cave. And number two, it needs to be organized. So watch out for that video. It's going to take me a little while because I work full time and I'm getting this thing done on the weekend between everything else that I have to do. So I don't quite know how long it's going to take me to get this project done and everything the way I want it. But it's coming, even if it happens slow. I think my pantry took me like 2-3 months to finish it. This one might take me that long, but I am embarking on the project. So stay tuned. There's going to be a new and improved pan room and pan cave, right? So stay tuned for that. So did I get anything new this week? Just to add to the pan cave. I got 2 new things, nothing really major. The very first thing is in this little box, this little tiny box. I'll put a link down in the description to this. So a lot of people ask me about the little portion cups that I use. They're stainless steel and I use them to prep. So I put herbs in them and spices in them and all kinds of things, vanillas. I use them all the time, and we only have maybe 4 or 5 of them. So I decided to buy a little set of those so I can get a few more. This wasn't very much. I don't know how much this was, only a couple dollars. And I think this is a little set of like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of these things. So these are pretty much what the portion cups are. These are slightly bigger than the ones that I have. The ones I have probably stop here. Yeah, about half the size. I kind of wanted these that were a little bigger because sometimes, if you have a little bit larger quantities than what but I use those little small ones for, I can use these for small quantities and larger quantities. So I'll put a link in the description to this size and the size of my other ones. But I love these things. They're great for doing prep. And just like we talked about last weekend with the camp cooking video, anytime you cook, the best thing to do is prep all your ingredients in advance, have them lined up according to your recipe. So when you go to actually execute, your stuff is ready for you. You're not holding your cooking to prep something. Your cooking can go because everything is prepped. So that's what these are. These are like sauce cups, but I really use them for prepping. So I'll put a link to those down in the description. The other thing I got is in this box, and I think this might have cost me like $6 or something like that. So a couple weeks ago, we did a What's Up Wednesday, and we talked about one of my favorite set of books. And one of my favorite set of books is the Time Life series, The Good Cook. And I'll put a link down in the description to that video. So this series was made back in the 70s and the 80s, and it was basically edited by one of my favorite authors, Richard Olney. And I got a set of books off of Facebook Marketplace, but it wasn't a complete set. Well, I have a couple more to work towards completing my set. So when I went on eBay, I believe this was a used bookseller, and they had, if you buy 2, you got 1 free. So I should have 3 in here. And I think I paid like $3 a piece for them or something. So for like $6, I believe I got 3 of the books I need to work towards completing my little set.
Did you need what, like 10 maybe?
No. Yeah, maybe.
It's like a 26 or 28 piece set, and you only had 8.
I had like 18. So hopefully, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I got a couple more than I thought I did. This one looks like I got 2. And this one looks like I got 2. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh no, if I bought 3, I got 1 free. So, yeah, so it was $6.85. And then I got a free one. I got a free one for buying 3. So, let's see which ones I got. I've never bought used books before that are packaged like this. It's hard to buy these because the ones I got were in really, really good condition. And I sort of wanted to match that. So I ordered ones that were all listed very good. Ooh. Oh, these look pretty good. They don't smell. So the very first one is pies and pastries. I am so glad to have this volume. If you want a set of books that will teach you how to cook, this Good Cook series will do that. It is fantastic. This covers single crust, short crust, single crust, double crust, refrigerator doughs, 2 crust pies, deep dish pies, lattice, how to do tarts. This specialty pastries, phyllo dough, cannolis, how to make cannolis, step-by-step photographs. It's great. So that's pies and pastries. The next one is sauces. This is the one I'm really glad to get, and it was missing from that set, and I was like, dang. This is a really good book. Covers all the basics. Simple sauces.
Does it do like bechamels and stuff?
Vinaigrettes, cream fraiche, white sauces, caramel sauces, and then vegetable fruit sauces, sauces from stocks. So you have meat glazes, brown sauces, veloutés, emulsion egg-based sauces, hollandaise, custards, savory residues from sautéed and roasted meats, preparing the perfect pan gravy, glazes and braising juices, and then simple sauces, savory, fruit, vegetable. Wow. Subtle effects from additives and how to, everything is in here. Everything from preliminary treatment of tomatoes, how to peel and seed tomatoes, how to handle mushrooms, bone marrows, truffles, white wines, simple sauces, and look at the detail, right? It shows you every single, so here you can make butterscotch or chocolate cream, and it tells you step by step how to do that. I mean, this set is, I don't know why they don't bring this set back. Next one, dried beans and grains. Yay! Covers the fundamentals of bean and grain cookery, risotto, transforming tastes, porridges, grain puddings, France, jambalaya, paella. It has a chart here on the types of grains. Look at that. This is amazing. Cooking with water, how to tenderize grains. I mean, look at this. Love it. And the last one is cookies and crackers. Yay, right? This is going to be great for the holidays. I've never made homemade crackers before. Might be interesting to make some graham crackers. So it talks about, in terms of cookies, creamed butter bases, cookies based on pastry dough, cookies based on egg white confections, cookies based on sponge, syrup flavored mixtures, and crackers. Flatbread crackers, making soda crackers, cheese crackers. Wow, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right? Yeah.
See you later, Nabisco.
Yeah. So the Good Cook, we got crackers and cookies, dried beans, sauces, and pies and pastries. I only have like maybe 4 or 5 more than I need, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them, there's a couple of them I don't necessarily want. Like I think there's one on wild game, and I'm not really into that.
Seafood.
Yeah, I think I have the seafood one because I'm not a seafood eater, but whatever, right? So we got some more of the Good Cook set, and we got our little portion cups, and I have officially made a commitment to organize my pan room. Stay tuned for the video of both the pan room and the pan cave, and we're going to have a good time with that, right? It might take me a little while, but we'll have a good time with it anyway.
Breaking news. Pan cave exists.
Yes, I can't hide it anymore. There's another one, right? If you like this video, please subscribe below and leave me a comment and a like, and visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. I'm also on Twitter and Pinterest at Amy Learns to Cook. My Facebook group is facebook.com/groups/Amy Learns to Cook. And my Instagram is Cooking with Amy.